Once you're ready to start a new campaign inside of Twain, you'll come up to the top left and you'll hit this plus arrow. You'll hit new campaign. And then from here, you can actually create a persona. So let's actually dive into how to create a persona. So there's a couple ways that you could do. Either you can come in and you can do the manual way, or you can do the automatic way. In this example, we're going to use Twain AI. For our target customer, I'm going to say head of sales leading a team of more than 5 sales reps that are looking to automate their lead research and copywriting. We'll hit import persona. And then once your persona loads, you'll see that you're loaded up with pain points, cost of inaction, solutions, objections, competitive advantages, and social proof. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that each and every single one of these specific pieces of information are accurate, and you don't want to change anything up. So for example, for cost of inaction, if I wanted to come in here and instead of teams may continue to spend excessive time on manual research and message crafting, reducing the number of prospects reached, I could easily change this to, ultimately not being able to hit their sales goals. If I just wanted to add in that specific piece of information here, I most certainly can. You can do that anywhere. You can remove something if you want. You can add in multiple things if you want as well. You can really get personalized with it, but Twain does a really good job already of being able to actually do all of this information research for you. So what you'll do is you'll save persona. You can save as head of sales. You can also edit the name if you want to. And again, you can edit these personas at any point in time, or you can also save it to your team, but for now, we're just going to go ahead and save it as head of sales. And then once you actually get to leads, there's a few different things that you could do here. You can either upload a lead list, which is what we're going to do today, and you can just drag and drop a lead list here very easily, and it'll automatically add it and update it. You'll just want to make sure that whenever you're adding this, you do link it correctly. Sometimes it doesn't link correctly, and that's totally okay. We're just going to look at LinkedIn profile, full email, full name, job title, and the trigger that we're going to be using here is funding information. We can go ahead and select continue. And then if you wanted to also add manual LinkedIn URLs, you can just place LinkedIn URLs of your prospects here. We'll go ahead and hit continue. And then what we want to do is for this campaign idea, reaching out as if we were Twain, I'd say something along the lines of, I'm looking to offer a 100 free leads plus unique 1-to-1 copy for each one that their sales team can use. Something like this. You can also have Twain suggest various different things as well. If you want to maybe come up with some ideas that Twain can give you. All of these, again, are going to be based on your persona. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and do this campaign idea. We'll hit continue. And then you can customize your setup if you want. And then what this allows you to do is actually decide between email and LinkedIn if you're going to be using a sequencer, or if you're going to be using a tool like HubSpot that can do both email and LinkedIn touch points. But for now, I'm actually going to let Twain auto decide for us. You can either choose email, LinkedIn, or you can actually use both, and it'll incorporate both email and LinkedIn here. And so I actually will use both. I'm going to go ahead and click create campaign. Twain's going to take a little bit of time to load because what it's doing right now is starting to enrich these 836 contacts. So just give it a little bit of time, and then we'll get into the next section. And then once Twain is done enriching your contacts, you'll actually see that you can get into the sequence itself, and you'll have your first enriched contact. You can come over to view all, and you can actually start looking at the trigger information, and it'll tell you exactly what it's pulling in from whatever trigger you uploaded. It'll give you all the different insights about this lead. And it will actually allow you to click on where it's actually finding this information at as well. You can come down to challenges, and it'll give you the challenges that this lead is possibly having. You can come down to tasks, and it'll give you the actual tasks that this person focuses on. You can come down to the focus, and focus will tell you also what this person is most likely, depending on company size, company structure, stuff like that, what they are focused on. Career, this is just really good highlights from them that Twain can find on podcasts, YouTube videos, newsletters, blog posts, stuff like that. And obviously you have the company, the size, the website, the job title, location, and all that fun stuff. So now you've created your first campaign inside of Twain, and it's time to dive into more features and functionality.